Hi guys, wait po. Alright guys, exercise for hope hack. Oh my god. So guys, I really don't know how to start this because um again, I dedicate this how do you call this? This Christmas season um exercise, morning exercise to especially to all of you, of course. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Findstv Hobby Homeschool. This is Carmina. How are you all doing? How did you spend your Christmas with your loved ones? I hope you had fun, you enjoyed it, which is great. So now, guys, this one I thought of. Why not have uh, somehow an entry or a Christmas exercise vlog about for those who are into like for those who can't like even get up from bed because of weight problem. What else? Those who are bedridden or those who can't even go out of the room but wants to exercise. What if we have that today? And I just thought of like I am always about sharing about contents about how to avoid, prevent, or hack issues with regards to chronic illnesses like diabetes, obesity, these issues like health issues. And it's all about getting ourselves healthy. But I thought of um, just to find at least what about those who can't really like they want to exercise, they want to find something that they can do even so in their abodes, in their private sanctuaries, and can't even go out because of a lot of reasons. But maybe physically you can't get up from bed, or maybe you're shy, maybe you don't want to at all, you're hopeless. What if? All right, so I dedicate especially of course to all of you, but this one to those of you also who has not found who is not finding any hope at all in life, like you're like you know what I mean, guys. I can't say it in Tagalog. Yung wala ka ng gana sa buhay, you have no, like you feel like everything is meaningless, you're helpless. And maybe let's find that. Maybe there's a way to do that. All right. So aside from that is really I wanted to show you this look. Like, you know, first of all, if you are really like from like coming from a place where you're hopeless and you find yourself still in bed, like, you didn't want to get up because you're hopeless. And I want to encourage you to, pick yourself up and, get yourself ready. I have those routines like early morning routine, and how I'm sharing my live streams, my life. Guys, there's a lot like read, like scroll, how do you call that? Scroll up so you can see under uh, all of those things like, having hope, finding hope. So, because I'm kind of like, speaking about obesity, because also our family is prone to that. Like, if I don't exercise, if I don't do anything like effort, then I would go further. I would consider like it's not even, just going beyond an amount of weight is already obese, overweight. But for those of you who are really like having a challenge because of the heavy weight that you have, so don't lose hope. Let's hack that. Let's find a way. All right. So first things first is, maybe find a way to, just reflect on what you can do. Like maybe, you know, close your eyes first and maybe, offer your day, and you just, just do your prayer. You just pray. You have to pray for strength for the day, because sometimes isn't it like when you're hopeless, even so if you're not coming from a situation that you are obese, or you can't get up from bed, or you can't get out because of a lot of reasons. and you only have that strength sometimes, like offering it and just surrendering everything that you are worried about, isn't it? You see that with all the eye bags and so guys, so yeah, you pray, and then just being grateful for the moment that you are still able to open your eyes. Remember, for those of you who was gone hopeless, because I go through that, we all go through that, and always being just reminding all of us that we still have our all our, if we don't have everything, like all our senses, sense of sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing, um and some of us are, physically, most of us are physically complete, like we have, our limbs, our legs to walk, our entire body, our, very much intact body condition, and some are not complete, then that is not, it can be a source of hopelessness. But let's find that, find ways, so we don't go into that hopeless case already. So let's find that, all right? So again, prayer. If you don't know, well, if we are not into praying, not all of us are into that, then maybe open some, books that will help you, like, find hope. Like it says here, randomly, I'm opening for today. I already read this one. You can persevere by, I quote unquote, and I quote, today God wants you to know, all right? For example, 365 pieces of heavenly wisdom. All right. So, for example, patience and perseverance have a magical effect before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. A little knowledge that acts is worth infinitely more than much knowledge that is idle. By John Quincy Adams. Okay. However, you're able to interpret that, but yes, a lot of patience and perseverance, and it's not really always a bed of roses when you are, taking a path or wanting to find hope and meaning in life, right? So, yeah, and me, I also want to find meaning in what I do. So maybe sometimes if we feel hopeless, then other people too. Uh, yeah, we find that, all right? And also maybe aside from praying, getting up from bed, like, physically, if I'm here, example, just really getting out from bed. And sometimes the trick also, guys, getting up is very hard for those who are hopeless. Like totally, like picking yourself up, like imagining yourself, bring yourself up, and just being thankful like that for this moment. Because I notice, guys, like even so, when we are thankful, the more we are humbled that what we have now, what you have now, where you are now on your bed, on your sanctuary, on whichever space on earth you are in now, is already a blessing. Like when we have that feeling, I think the more you cultivate, you know what I mean? You cultivate hope. You believe that in your next movement, in your next motion, after getting up, you'll find hope, compared to what, another day, what will I do today, like that, isn't it? So let me just remove this bed cover and hang this first here because I need to. All right, so I haven't combed my hair just to, do this content, guys. So anyhow, so you have made your prayer, you have said your gratitude, get up. Even so, if you have this hair, like for example, from waking up, everything is not yet, everything is chaotic still. Try to fix yourself up. For example, like I haven't taken a shower, guys. For example, just fix your hair like that and just, sit up like that. And, I I always try doing this, even so I find it hard to get a smile. Even so, it's not a smiling day. It's not a good day. Let's pretend it's going to be a good day today. Like that. I thought of doing this on the 26th because why not? Sometimes we ate too much in the holidays and we find it like, I'm so lazy to retrieve. I'm so lazy to get up. This also is the best content also on the 26th after the holidays. Because always going back also to the other, to your old routine is one of the hardest also, right? So, yeah. So then after so you have fixed your hair, then maybe if you have, for example, I have taken a shower, go to the bathroom, you know, do your morning routine, brush your teeth. It feels better when you clean yourself. Or if you don't have access to that, like you think like your condition is not that easy to move from your bed, then slowly find a way. Maybe you already have your own routine how you clean yourself, or just trying to at least wet your skin, just so you feel like you're awakened. Sometimes if you wet your ears like here, and then a little in the eyes, you'll be somehow you feel like uh you're already, yeah, it's like you're awake already. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. All right, so yeah, so fix yours, somehow trying to fix your health, self. Aside from that, maybe if you only have the access, if you only have the time, the access, if you only have it, light a candle. you know when there's a candle, sometimes I find it when I'm so tired, I just light a candle. I know this is not the right candle, guys, sorry, but this is just $2. So I got this from somewhere when we were in a hurry. So I thought my scented candles, old recycled scented candles from the house, is already like almost not uh usable. So this one. So maybe having a candle is a hope, somehow. So trying to fix yourself. Just that, guys, is enough already. Like being able to decide, like get up from bed and get ready. All right. So after, so this is not that dry. So after, so guys, maybe um in yoga, when I practice yoga, I don't drink water or any liquid intake. But for regular exercising, why not? Like have a glass of water and appreciate that liquid that went in your throat, your esophagus, down to your tummy, like that. All right. So so guys, and then maybe find something that is, will encourage you. I know that you don't wear anything when you exercise, but somehow I always say this, like, adding, scent, and a scent, or wearing something that will inspire you. Cinnamony, so cozy smell, like that. And maybe adding a little color, like maybe a little lipstick. You add a little. Just add something like, even so, if it's crazy, then why not wear a perfume? Something like a light one, like that, right? Just to really, give yourself like, find hope, fixing yourself first, just so you invite positivity. Isn't it, guys? So that's what I do, guys, when I feel like I'm hopeless, like that. Just still sticking on to my routine. That's how I find hope. Like, yeah. For those of you who are single also, yes, find hope in that. All right. So now this is not just about hopelessness in being overweight or physically challenged to move, but also to those who are single, like that. I will include that, guys. Ha? I will include that. So push yourself to get up from bed, because we are otherwise we are all gonna be swimming in bed like all day, all holidays, but just get up. So now I feel better, like that, no? So, and now, for example, I'm gonna set this aside, all my props. But really, that's really just my, routine in the morning. Not that great, guys. Yeah. And then, where is you see my outfit, guys? It's all mixed up. Wait, and to those of you, like, because sometimes, guys, I thought of this content like for those who are, for example, like totally, guys, for those who are really overweight, like totally overweight. Even so, like you try to ask Siri or AI, the first, usually it really comes out walking exercise, and on the spot walking on the spot exercise is best if you're having a hard time. But like for example, if you are, for example, like just being in bed and having like this exercise, like somehow okay, for example, just moving this one, if you are bedridden, for example, why not, like, try to stretch your hands like that. And if you can, like, hug yourself. Then try to put in not a green, like not a green, but somehow smile. So you just invite a little like hope, like that. And I wouldn't assume that everybody can raise up your leg, but if you can, if you can't like totally raise like that, then just raise like that, just a little bit move. And exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just really finding ways to move your arms and then shake your wrists like that. We're talking about our moves. You can, like, example, that, like that, guys. If you're going to hard to get up, then just try. Okay, like that. So flex, point. How do you call that? Pointed. If you want to, of course, you find it easy also to you have an access with a background music while you're doing it, then do so something calming or soothing or something perky, like upbeat music, then you can do that also. I can do it because, guys, will be copyrighted, right? So okay, and just by doing that, somehow you've cultivated already somehow some positive movement, you see, right? Like positivity, not just right. Then what else? If you are also, if you have the access, if you can, let's do some, like somehow like walking workout, like somehow like you know first of all, but of course, like getting up. getting up, getting up, getting up. All right. So, guys, let me just have this. All right. So, for example, guys, okay. So, walking on the spot. So, okay. So, walking on the spot. So, guys, kasi guys, hindi naman ganun ka, ano. Like that. Walking on the spot. So if you don't have the access to go out, if you want to do this in, out in your garden, out in the door of your room, you don't feel like going out, then just go somewhere there where you can do this. And you are only, you know, you can only you only limit yourself when you want to just, face here, but you can also face on this side. That, guys. And then face on that side here. Just like jogging in place, like, so let's do this for quite some time. So just the fact that we have started, you have decided to move, then that's good. Guys, you know what? I broke my hip last night because I'm trying to pretend to be able to do a professional yoga demonstration, you know, with some great gurus who competes. I wanted to do some asanas and somehow I broke my hip here. So that's the lesson, guys. Don't do that. Right? So not yet. I was rushing. I wanted to practice. Right? So just that. Then just do this. If that's what you can do right now at this moment, at this, stage of your life also, then just be it. Do it. Just be happy with this one. This is already an exercise. Now, of course, I forgot, guys. You can you can add your arms. I know there are a lot of exercises like, you know, and discounts of, entries on exercising, but really, in just, being one of those who want to encourage you to, even so with this type of exercise, we are already doing something worthwhile. Because I was thinking, guys, is it always going to be for yogis? What about those people who can't exercise? Or what about those people who don't even find any fun or joy in exercising? Diba, we have those moments also that we don't feel like doing anything at all. So, for example, like, you have, but guys, I have my props. For example, like, you still have your 80s headset. Oh, you get this one, get your headset, and then play your music while you're exercising. So, for example, you have your Walkman here. Just kidding, guys. But of course, now is the age of already of, um, you know, how do you call this? Uh, AirPods. Like that. Is there a more um, modern way of listening to music? I remember, guys, during my time, like, when I was back in my early years, guys, I still have the Walkman. I put it here. Like really, pretending it's it's okay, pero it's kind of hard when during those times. But you already feel like you're already like, having modern, the modern type of listening to music, during that time. Okay. So now, to those of you, if you only have the access, if you are physically able to do it, like doing a tap, or if you want it like a little bit slower, you can do it like that. You can also turn on different sides. I think guys, this is already leading to apate-apat. Bruno Mars. So you can make it like, even like go up there, like do it, raise your hand. And if you think like you can already do that, just kidding guys. But you can do that, like dance. And then you can, add your head already, like, you get me guys. It's really just um, getting that cardio feel. So if you want to, get serious about it, tip to tiptoe, like that. Just pretending that you're liking what you're doing sometimes brings you hope, you know. Yeah. And if you are, somehow like, if you like, you can do this, guys. Or wear your most inspiring exercise clothes. Even so, your underwear, like, wear that in your room. It's okay. Nobody sees you, then that's fine. I see, guys, you know what? I still see other people, like, when I used to do um, running and walking, brisk walking out in a public place, they still wear those jumpsuits, like an overall to help you perspire more. It's like a raincoat overall, like that. You can do that also if you don't want to go out. And then you can also, in and out step. This is like in the aerobics, guys. Parang ano na, parang guys, a folk dance na naging. Hi! Oh my gosh. Guys, my folders are sliding. just doing this one. Or if you can't do like big steps, then do just what you can. Like be it. Like then do this one. If it's too small, then be proud of that. Be happy with that. That's fine. To also those who are also like senior citizens, maybe they can even go better than this one. Ito po, pwede nyo pong gawin tong exercise na to. Slow lang. Nothing really, pressuring or I remember guys, aerobics class I used to attend in gyms. It's almost like doing a grapevine like that. I remember guys. Yeah, I attended. Where's this? Steamer's World during those days. I used to accompany my sister because she's a lifetime member and I'm not. So I'm just always the seeing it. And once you get the beat, guys, like everybody's doing the grapevine, then you feel like you want to move more like that. Okay, and then this one you can also do a knee high. So to those of you, this is, I hope, like, you're not surprised. It's not yoga today. I wanted this as a gift to those who are also, you know, not wanting yoga, but you're also interested in, how do I start? Then these are good exercises because it doesn't require you much. Well, yoga also uses body weight, most of the exercises, but this is kind of already intense for someone who, finds it hard to even raise their legs. But it's okay if you can only raise like that, then that's fine. And that's fine. This one. For as long as you try, you start, you decide to exercise. Have you gone, press down the snooze button in your alarm clocks? Then tomorrow is another day. Try not to snooze. Try to somehow open your eyes. Be grateful. Find a way to smile, even so you're pretending. Just try to get up. And maybe you'll find hope, in that one decision of, let me not press on the snooze today. The snooze button. Alright? So if you can kick lightly if you like. This is also good if you're, you know, while watching a program and then you're exercising, you can also do this. So be it like that if you can, like this. It's fine. think. So you can also, this is already Taibo. What they do is their hip like that. I, I forgot. And then this one is like a real aerobic exercise. Now, if you can only do this, it's fine. Just, somehow, if you want to stop, then stop. Then start again. A pair on each angle. Don't forget to breathe in, breathe out while exercising. This is kind of hard, guys. So guys, please pass this on to those who are, finding it hopeless to, even how am I able to at least start? Jog on spot. Also, if it takes like this one, just this one, it's fine. Now, if you're, blessed with another space, then you can do so, like backwards, forward. Jog on spot. Now, you form your trail of jogging on spot, like form a shape, like something that you're going around. That. And then counterclockwise. Then even raise your hand. But I think, guys, or if it takes just like that, that's fine. That's fine also. Take it slowly. And as you do this every day, somehow you'll get the gist. Your body will get used to it. And this is just like, as we started, it's just like walking on spot. But this time, a little bit off with tempo. Right? So you can do that. So this one, shoulder tap, reach. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. right? So you can do that also. Okay, side punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like Taibo, no? Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then change. Guys, I think I'm a little bit heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then change. So it doesn't matter. If you're heavy, then that's fine. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Guys, that is already. Okay, ano to? Tap, tap, and then punch. Tap, tap, and then punch. Ah, no. Tap, tap, and then up, and then punch. Tap, tap, punch. So, ay, sorry guys. Okay, tap, tap, punch. Tap. Right. Floor tap, if you like, if you have the access, it's okay. Again, exhale, inhale. Holding it for a second is fine. Just practice, alright? You can do so. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. This is kind of challenging, guys. Can you see, guys, how much I am grasping breath? Because it's kind of already high intensity for me. Okay. And this one, guys, it's like a dance. 1, I want to see if I can move on the side. And guys, it's confusing. So the elbow is here and the one that is the leg is there. Did you see like this line down there? It's kind of confusing eh. Right? So those are some walking exercises that we can all start if we don't find the motivation to just go out of the room. Okay, this one guys, some chair exercises, okay? So for example, you think this one also for seniors, you can do this also. So I'm gonna stack up a chair, uh, this one. Find other books. Ay, sweet ah. So find thick books. If you like po, you can like thicker if you like. I mean, yeah. Right, so for example, like that, right? So, for example, guys, even so I'm not that light, okay. So this one, just trying to hold yourself. Wait. A little bit, I'm in a strided position, like somehow, huh? Lift yourself up, 1 second, and then exhale down. Inhale, down. All right, so if I'm facing here, one, down, one, exhale, here, inhale, down. All right, so and all the more when you practice, like one thing good with this improvised chair, you can remove layer by layer. Like that, no? And so if I remove more, I'm trying to test my agility, my gauge. I'm trying to gauge myself. How can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. All right. Now, so yeah, you can do that. Right. So you can even go further. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. All right. So maybe a hack could be, guys, somehow when we are doing these types of resistance or resilience exercises, like holding on a pose, you think of your deeper purpose why you're doing it. I'm doing this for myself, for my loved ones, for you, for the world, for whatever. That reason, guys, you have that deeper purpose. Because otherwise, if you don't, like you have a shallow reason for doing things. Like me, I do have those. Like those that are, you know, those that are more meaningful than compared to I'm doing this. Well, you can do this. Like I'm doing this to fit in those pair of jeans so I can have the body of J-Lo. So you can also do that. But somehow, when, for example, I have an idol and that person uh, lost his or her discipline and she gained or he gained weight, then all the more you lose your image of your purpose, right? So well, you can change it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm doing this for my son, my daughter, my like that, guys. Those sometimes when when you are being tested to hold something, like hold on to it, you can do it, hang in there like that. You get me, guys? Yeah, I know you get me. I know you're smart. You're all smart guys too. So, all right. So, all right, guys. Chair pose. Okay, so this one, if you have a chair or a side table or a table just beside you, you can use this as a chair and then hold on to it and then just here, stand like this, balance. You can step like that. So if I'm going like, going nearer, okay, so I am on the side of my bed. I'm holding my bed or chair and then just stand there. Okay, the other side, I turn my back and then I press like that. If you want to go closer to your chair like that, you stand here. And it sometimes it can test your balance, no? Single leg stance. Okay, this one, just like yoga. For here, just a hack as a beginner in yoga, finding one direction to look at, and you can somehow hold your pose and finding strength here. And then the other side. If you know, fall again, then you just start again. If it takes that you're just here, then just pretend that one day you'll be able to lift, 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 and then lift like that. Right? And then another chair pose or, you know, wall push up. So to do a wall push up, somehow guys, one, two, three, four, five, six, like that, guys. All right. And then the next would be a seated toe tap. So it used to be like for here, for example, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other foot first, right? You can do that, guys. If you are, you don't have, you are not, you're not able to, even get out from bed, then try to bring yourself up, support yourself with a lot of pillows here, and then somehow on the most comfortable edge part of your position, then find a way to somehow slowly, with assistance also if you can, like bring down your leg and then slowly just tap like that. For those who are having a challenge, really having a heavy weight, like total heavy weight, it's okay. Just do like that. And if you can raise your hand, if you can only raise one hand, and if you can't, then don't. Just do like that. Just being able to move already is, one great action already. You've done a great effort to do that. All right. Okay. If so, I have, for example, I have my chair here, guys. For example, guys, I have my chair here. Okay. So, for example, guys, I raise my leg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you are challenged and you don't have the access to, you can't even get up from bed to do that, then just pretend that you are on a table. Then try to just lift slowly like that. Inhale, exhale. Just one pair. That's it. That's fine. Furthermore, if you try, why not try a little bit more? 1, 2, and then add a little bit more. 1, 2, and then one more. 1, 2, and until you get the hang of it. Like, hey, I can, do this like frequently, like more often, like in consecutive counts. You can do that, guys. So that's possible, right? So, it's really not pressuring you, but really just inviting that, you're able to exert energy, get energy from mobility, doing something at home. Yeah, not having, somehow avoiding sedentary lifestyle, even so that you are already like, you find it helpless or hopeless. All right, so it's okay, that's fine. Whatever you can do, be grateful with that. All right, that is also how what they say in about in life, also in yoga, being grateful for what you can do for the moment. That's fine. Right. So if you have a chair and you don't have any, any of your weights, and you think that your body weight is enough to be heavy, then utilize that weight, and then, just exhale, inhale, exhale. If you can only do one at a time, then do. You can also, put it there. Okay. Furthermore, if you have dumbbells, then you can start on with that. Or without it, don't be limited, guys. If you see a workout routine that you like and you feel like you don't have dumbbells, then grab a book or use your body weight. That's it. That's fine. Like that, right? You can do that. So seated shoulder roll, right? Inhale, exhale. Then other clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, so you can, I don't wanna, uh, impose a certain number of counts for this type of exercises because it's really up to you. You can even just be happy with just doing one of that and then tomorrow again. That's it. One of each. You can do that. And then you'll be surprised like, I can do two more, five more, 20 in a day. Then for you realize you already have established a routine. It's really just, getting you there. Right? So always find hope. There's hope. You just move, you have to move. Right? I'm also sharing this, guys, for those of you who are also undergoing depression, because I went through it like for so many years, and one of the solutions also is to move, always to move. Okay, so yeah, so I want to also share that. That's why. All right. For example, you have here a table or a chair. I, for example, guys, do 10 of this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the opposite side. It's kind of hard. Okay. I wanted to try that, but it's kind of hard, guys. So, for example, guys, if you have like a set of, sturdy luggage or anything that you can use a stack up or use as a chair, and then you can, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale there, inhale, exhale here. Just always trying your best to sit up straight, like upright somehow. Okay, if you are in that position, like you can't even, then just be happy with where you can. That's fine. That's fine po, especially for seniors also. For the most important thing is you're getting there. Like you want to get on, condition yourself that one day I'd be able to somehow that nice. All right. All right. So this one, guys, is you have your seated position like that. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale here, center. So twisting, if you're not healthy to do it, if you think you can't do it, don't do it, okay? Because it's kind of maybe too much for you. Or if you just can, just be here, then that's fine. For as long as you are starting to do it already. And all the more as you practice, you go deeper, deeper, deeper. Right? So as they call it, seated captain's chair. So just like that. Breathe in, breathe out. Just like that. So I don't know, guys, just by sitting like this, you're already exerting effort. Like trying to, if you are still like, you can, you have a back problem, then too much push yourself. Just slowly, just like that, being able to sit on your bed also and have a pillow here somehow, and then like guys. All right. Okay. Skater, ano? How do you call this? Skater twist. Okay, guys. You can hold your chair here. Right? And you can repeat that if you like that. In tempo. Exhale here. Seated jumping jack. Ano ka ba? Okay. Seated jumping jack, guys. Like that. How do you do that? Like that? Just like that. Seated jumping jack. So, if we are able to use our upper body, then that's fine. Just be happy with that. Be happy with what you can. Because some other people don't even have the strength or health to even lift themselves up, like getting up. Like, guys, I've seen those, like, they only eat in the ground, like, there's, because they have no bones, like, not enough bone strength. So, yeah. If you got injured, you can, exercise even on your bed or in a chair or in your office, like, you can do this, no? Jumping jack, seated jumping jack. All right, seated back bend. All right, seated back bend, guys. How do I do that? Yes, I don't know how to do that. So, for example, so I'm going to be here. Okay. So, for example, guys, let me see. Okay. You see, guys, the stain of the right one. Okay. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Like that, guys. Okay. So if it's too much, just a little lang. It's kind of challenging. All right. So kind of challenging, that one for me, guys. So yeah. And then the next one will be, I'm not removing my ano from the, oh, I didn't know this, guys. Oh, really? Talaga, I can do this. Okay. So, chair. You didn't know, ah. Pwede pala yun, guys. Okay, chair running. Believe it or not, guys. Ay, let's do that. Let's try that. So also, you can do this, like, even so, like, if you can only, you're traveling and you're bored in the airport, you can do that, like that. So guys, imagine you can do this while having like reading something, or while you're talking to your friends, or you can do this, diba? It's a passive, it's not even passive, it's, you're doing something. Can you go if you have rotational chair? You can, diba guys? Okay. And then this one, I still have my, ay, namatay. Namatay na guys ang candle. Anyhow. Alright. So, the last one, if you only can, if you have the access also, do a bridge pose somehow. Or support. Or if you can't do it yet, then just be there. And then trying to lift slowly, slowly. And that's just for that. A lot of chair exercises, guys. But also, so guys, looking at, like, especially I was mentioning this about us getting overweight, like obesity. I could not imagine how heavy it is. How heavy it is for a situation. You are already bedridden. I totally understand, totally. But just imagining, guys, like, the weight you have, it's okay. Acknowledge that and just, try this sets of exercise that you can, at least find hope in just moving, one finger to the entire, pair of hands, your toe, fingers, moving your toes. Just the fact that you're able to move that is already hope. And then being able to move your head like that, guys, that is already hope. That is fine. You don't even have to follow those, but just stretching, and then exercise your face like that, you know. So just being able to move everything, because otherwise, so, because when there's movement, there's blood flow, isn't it? So you tend to be active. And then hydrate, all right? I know I ran out of water already. I still have here. And then hydrate. Not bad at all. And then one thing I also want to share is, after so that you have exercised, for example, be it 5 minutes a day, start that. It's a routine already. If you only did stretching and then that's it for the day, that's it. And then let it go. Enjoy your day. Start your day. Start something. Even so you're bedridden, find a way what you can do in your bed. Maybe, try to fold your sheets, you know, try to, how do you call this? Like, sheet out or straighten out your linen, your pillowcase, dust it off like that. Just being able to do something in your bed, that's fine. And then maybe even just, sitting upright like that. After, so sitting upright and then finding a book to read, you can also do that like that. You just read and try not always lying down, always, you know trying to do something, or find a way. If you have, like, a desk, if you can find a desk, and then do something, a hobby, like paint, draw, anything that you can do. Make yourself active like that. Doing something with your hands, your arms, your mind is working because you're it's being exercised. Or they say, crossword puzzle, those stuff, sudoku. I don't know sudoku, pero you can word hunt, those stuff, like, or even read comics or anything, guys, that you like to. That's very like you're of your interest. Self-help books, inspiring books. Don't watch or read those that will make you, go back to bed and sleep. So yeah, so all those stuff. If you are always having, you are in the midst of something that you can't get up from bed. Yeah, so those are some exercises that is uh, that will cultivate hope and positivity. All right. What else? Yes. So, guys, I want to imagine kasi, like, I want to know if I change this one, will I able to? Kasi guys, I want to ano eh. Pero anyhow, so for example, guys, um that, like, for example, guys, those obesity, like looking at those who are already like 500, 600 pounds weighing, I could imagine your pain. I could really imagine your pain. And just, how the feel of how heavy it is. I'm going to do that one day, but I just needed, the weighing scale. I needed that to do one content about this, like obesity. But imagining, guys, like a luggage, a typical traveling luggage, somehow we are given about um 25 kilos or 50 pounds, guys, at least in a luggage, in a traveling luggage that you check in. And I could imagine, like, how many of that to have the weight, a total weight of how many for 500 pounds, 600, 700 pounds. I really feel for you guys. So yeah, so just try, just start, and yeah, so just passing on hope to everybody. So yes, so I hope I shared enough today, guys. I hope you learned something from this one. I need to, guys, I cleaned my carpet last night. Pero yeah, so again, so after this, for those of you who are able to get up already, like, you can, like, you think you're energized already, then somehow find a way to, you know, get yourself, your things together, like, um, like, just, starting to grab a few of your clothes and then try to fold it, practicing again how it is to move in the house, because sometimes we are not mobile. When we are not moving, that's the hardest part. All right, so always, um because if you think like you've been resting for so long, then movement is the next answer. All right, so if you are looking for those, like, finding home chores, starting a routine, you can also watch my live streams, guys. So again, so just starting something at home. Really, that is Findstv Hobby Homeschool. So, guys, I hope you still are celebrating the season. It's Christmas, but really, this is just for those who are in that stage, right? So, be it in what sense of hopelessness, or you think you're alone on this. Don't worry, we are all together in this. So we can do it, right? So again, guys, thank you so much. This has been Carmina. Have a great Christmas season. Please pass this on to those who especially need this, guys. I really appreciate your time. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Bye po. See you again.